Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Bowmaster619 here, and a very happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. Whether you have that special someone or it's just you by your lonesome, well, either way, I still wish you a very happy Valentine's Day. So, I just got done with my work for today, working massage, and it was a very good day. Actually got to help out someone who was direly in need. This poor guy he's been having back pain for a very long time, and it'll just sporadically pop up right in his low back. Poor guy was in so much agony today, he literally couldn't hardly move. When they kind of called on me to work on him, they were saying, hey, this guy's laying on the floor in pain. He hardly can move, man. Is there anything you can do? You know, he's got an icy patch on his back right now, and that's the only thing that's kind of helping. Do you think you can help? So I'm like, well, if he can manage to sit in the chair, then let's get him in the chair and let me work on him, you know? If he's in so much pain that he can't even manage to sit in the chair, then we'll just lay him down on the floor. I'll put the face pillow there, and I'll go to work on him. I'll see what I can do. But this guy's been in pain for well over 8 months. Just sheer agony in his low back. And his doctor told him, yeah, you gotta wait till March so I can see you. Sorry, just suck it up, pal. So, needless to say, he hasn't been very happy with his doctor. I see we have someone in the live stream. I'm not sure who, but hello. Happy Valentine's Day. I did go ahead and share this on Facebook first before I actually started. So, if anyone watches my Facebook, hopefully they will have seen this. And if not, oh well, they'll watch it in hindsight like usual. Which honestly, I'm fine with, you know? I just figure this is a good way to get some material out. Oh, it's you. Hey, monkey, what's up? Yes, no, I just left. So his right side was the one that was hurting the most, and that's the one that I wound up working the most on. I honestly wish I would have been able to work more than just the 10 minutes we had on him. I think we did wind up working more than 10 minutes, but thankfully by the time he got up from the chair, he was able to move around more. He was still in pain, of course. I can't take it all away in one hit like that, but thankfully I was able to alleviate at least some of the pain for him. So I am very grateful for that. And honestly, that's the whole reason I signed up to do massage in the first place, was because I want to be able to help people that are in pain like that. You know, everyone feels tension, everyone feels pain every now and then, but you know you've done good work when you're able to help someone who was literally lying on the floor, unable to move, and after just a few short minutes of working on them, they're suddenly able to actually walk around and not be in nearly as much pain. I mean, again, he was still in pain, but it wasn't nearly as debilitating as it was, so at least there's that. And again, I am completely grateful that I was able to help the guy. But that's one thing right there, is if you are in pain, you need to seek help. Well, if you could still walk, what exactly is that supposed to mean? If you're asking, was he able to walk? Yes, by the time I got done working on him, he was able to walk again through the office. But before then, he was laying on the floor and he had to have help getting up. Man, I'm having trouble talking today. Then again, what else is new? I seem to have trouble talking every day. No, what the problem was, the doctor that he has currently said he can't see him, or they can't see him until March. But thankfully, he did sign up for a free consultation with our clinic, and he will be able to come in to be looked. I think he's coming in on Monday for the free consultation that our clinic offers. And it's a really good consultation. They will go through head to toe So they'll get the entire body to tell you what's wrong with you, basically. They will do x-rays, they will do a various amount of testing, like range of motion, nerve awareness, things of that sort. And they'll find out what exactly it is that is ailing you at the time. And then the second consultation is also free, and that's where they go through and tell you everything that's wrong, so that they can then get you set up for an actual work, to get you started in a program to help you get over whatever it is that's ailing you at the time. You know, downtown healthcare is where I work, and I am very happy to work there because we do a lot for people that are in pain like that are suffering. And the one thing that a lot of people don't realize, or don't know, or don't care, I'm not sure which exactly it is the fact that pain is the last thing to show up. Tension, tightness, and discomfort are the first things to show up, but pain is the last thing to show up. So once you're hurting, that's when it's to the point that you're already in fairly deep and you really need to get some serious help. It isn't exactly rush hour, but I-25 in Denver is friggin' bare no matter what time of day you go. The only time that it's not quite that bad is when it's after 10 o'clock p.m. Usually. Sometimes even then it's a royal pain, but other than that, I got a little bit of work done on me today as well, actually. I got an injection here in my left upper trap, and then on the right, in two separate places in the upper trap as well. They found a pretty nasty... Thanks for the heads up, buddy. They found a pretty nasty trigger point and went right in with the needle. Would you people bother getting in the proper lane way before the exit comes up you need? So, I don't get this. If you're driving down the road, why in the heck would you wait until the absolute last moment to jump over in the lane you need? That just makes absolutely no feasible sense whatsoever. Okay, there's my rant for now. Probably have another one in a bit, and okay, Shelby. And what are you that's not a lane, moron! Oh, great. We got some guy in a freaking Shelby Cobra that apparently thinks he's Vin Diesel. What was that? Hit play on the phone. What do you mean hit play? What do you mean hit play? Is this not coming through? Is there buffering? Is there lag? I'm not sure what that means. I must have been going through a slightly bad area, but it didn't say anything about bad connection, so I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully everything's still coming through, right? Background on your phone. Are you sure you don't just have poor service in your area? Because I've got 5 full bars of LTE coverage right now, so it should be flowing pretty smoothly for me. I'll tell you this much, I am ready to get something to eat because I haven't eaten terribly much today. And I also need more water. So I'm going to reach into my backpack here and get myself some water real quick. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, when you are driving down the road, try to have as few distractions as humanly possible. And even if you are handling distractions such as drinking or eating, always keep your eyes on the road. That's one thing I will always promote is safe driving. Let's go Sound and Cooper. What? Is that another one of those weird bands you listen to? Sound and Cooper? I don't know. Speaking of weird references, has it... What are you doing, you idiot? Wow. Okay, again, I am sorry, but some guy just took the exit lane and then, for whatever reason, jumped right back over in front of 3 different cars. Myself included in that line. Right behind you, Prius. Speed up, speed up. Okay, now I remember what I was going to say. On a completely off-base topic, I want to know how many of you, someone's going to get in the car crash. Well, yeah, obviously someone's going to get in a car crash if they keep driving like this. Make up your mind, bro. Which lane you going in? Anyway, on a totally off-base topic, how many of you out there have ever watched or played the game Overwatch? I'm curious to know because I've seen little snippets of it, and my manager insists that one of the crazy laughs that I do sounds just like the character Junkrat, which I did watch through a brief trailer with Junkrat, and honestly, I do kind of sound like him. So that's amusing, but I want to know how many of you have actually either watched any kind of playthroughs of Overwatch or have played Overwatch. Just so maybe you can give me a little bit more of an idea of just who exactly Junkrat is. Oh, great. I've got the sporadic lane changer still in front of me. Lovely. Very bad connection. Okay, this is kind of what I was expecting to see. Yeah, you can find videos of it on YouTube. That's how I found the initial trailer that one of my managers wanted me to watch so I could get an idea of what the laugh sounded like, because apparently I sound very similar to it, and I will admit, it did sound similar. I can't even think of exactly which laugh it was that I do that sounds like him, but I don't know. Inside joke. He's kind of like a human version of the Diesel Weasel. And yes, that is specifically for anyone from my gaming group that knows what I'm talking about. Half Pint? Character qualities are a little bit similar to that, only he's a lot more insane. I mean, we already know, those of you that know who I'm talking about, we already know that Half Pint's already kind of crazy, but pretty much take Half Pint with all his explosive knowledge and crazy tendencies and whatnot, and add Buck into there from the third Ice Age movie with his insanity, and you'll have about what Junkrat seems to act like. And he is a person, yes, but his tendencies are like a cross between Half Pint and Buck. So there you go. There's a bit of a mental picture, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I just gotta think of something else to talk about for a while. Let's see. What the heck? Okay, why is everyone going so slow in this lane? Darn. Okay, I am thoroughly drawing a blank here onto what new subject to talk about. Oh, I know. Very bad connection, yay. I have been talking about doing the bug buffet video, and good news, my bag of edible assorted bugs should be arriving today. So hopefully that means that I will be able to get the bug buffet video out to you very soon. And I will fully admit I am actually looking quite forward to this video. I know a lot of people kind of freak out at the idea of eating bugs, but you know what? They're an extremely good source of protein, and they have good vitamins and minerals in them. I mean, they're almost 100% protein, and there have been numerous cultures that even today still thrive off of eating bugs. So I really don't see why the Western world seems to have such a problem with it. But, you know, that's society for you. America has kind of gotten rid of anything that they deem as unsuitable for the palate. Which, honestly, that's another thing that makes no sense to me. There are so many different parts of the animal that Americans refuse to use for one reason or another that are perfectly good. Like, for example, there is a little Mexican restaurant in the town that I live in. Originally it was called Tacos Chihuas, but it's no longer called that, so I don't think I'll get in trouble for saying the name. But anyway, it is an authentic Mexican restaurant, which means they have, well, obviously authentic cuisine, but they use parts that other restaurants refuse to use. For example, they have head meat, they have tongue. I'm trying to think what else. They have chicharron, which, by the way, they're chicharron gorditas. Oh, those things are to die for. I'm like drooling right now just thinking about it, excuse me. But they're one of those little hole-in-the-wall kinds of restaurants that just has the absolute best food. Yeah, that's all that I'm getting at there is the fact that they use food and pieces of the animal that most places won't use. And me personally, I will use as much of the animal as I possibly can. That comes partially with being a survivalist, like I am, as well as the simple fact that I'm willing to try almost anything once. Now, I say almost anything simply because there are some things that even I will refuse to actually try. One of those are the extremely hot peppers that so many people keep trying to get me to try. It's like, no! I already have horrendous heartburn and acid reflux. I am not going to submit myself to that kind of torture by ingesting something like a ghost pepper or a Trinidad scorpion or a Carolina Reaper, chocolate bootla, you know. Insert any one of these major hot peppers here, I'm not going to do it. I'll try hot sauce simply because I know that those are at least diluted with other ingredients and they're not just the straight up pepper itself, but I will not try anything like pure capsaicin extract. Because just, no. No. Stop it, no. Okay, but either way, we're sitting pretty close to 20 minutes now, and honestly, I've kind of lost track of where I was going with this, so I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to wrap this up for now. I might possibly do a live stream later tonight, but considering it's Valentine's Day and I believe we have a date planned, probably not. But either way, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Recommend more things that you would like to see on this channel. I will be getting more massage-related videos out to you very soon. I will, of course, be getting the Bug Buffet video out to you. And before I go, I do want to know, do you want to see the Bug Buffet video on my Let's Learn channel or on my first channel, Bowmaster619? Please let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, this is Bowmaster619 out. I will see you in the next video. Happy Valentine's Day, and of course, take care, drive safe.